So today's lesson is going to be on drain fields. So here's my lift station. Digester's in there. Yes, it's a mess. So coming out of the lift station is a pipe. Comes up here, and I've found out I have a problem when a small pocket of water broke through the grass. So I did an investigation dig. So there's the original black pipe. That real lightweight stuff. I've got a 4-inch sewer header goes in there. So come to find out there's 4 of them, and it's about 36 feet or so, whatever the actual numbers are. So we got the biomat there, as you can tell. This monster tree is taken over, so I got to get rid of that, kill the roots. And I think the mound is not perfectly flat or pitched the other way, so I think all the water wants to come this way. So this side of the mound and all this grass area has always been moist, and over there has always been dry, so I don't think this thing was set right. So I'm going to reverse flow it, work with nature here. So I got a electrical sweep for 1.25 inches. It maintains almost all the flow energy as opposed to an elbow. And I've got a point right there. It's going to come in. I got my trench dug. I'm going to do some work on the retaining wall, so I'll just put the trench right by the wall. I'm going to come in here, so the other sweep, and it's going to, I haven't dug the crossover yet, and there's my 4 pipes in the gravel. And I got my gravel yard, my clean sand, and all my yard dirt. Uncover the pipes, and so you can see the 4, they're separated by 3 foot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put pipes in there, PVC pipe, with a header here of small pipe, so it maintains the pressure and flow coming from the lift pump. And that's what's over here. This is Civil Engineering 101. So we got what will be the inlet coming in from the lift pump. I've got a maintenance pipe there for later, which is going to get a yard bucket, and then whatever the heights need to be once it's in there. So what I have here, and these are the caps for the back of the black pipes. Got the 3/4 inch hole in it. It's gonna go so the amount of depth I'm gonna do will be whatever ends up being the right. So there's my 4 lines there. Each one of them has the black cap for the corrugated tubing. And then the way I wanted to make sure I get the right flow to each one of these 4 legs, I come into the middle with 1.25 inches from which is the lift station. So at the cross, and then this is the maintenance point here, so I can put in bacteria or root killer right to the field. So I maintain the pipe diameter here, then I have a reduction here, confuser, and another one there. So all the links are symmetrical. So there'll be a little bit of a turbulence here, and then 1 inch here, and then coming off the T and the cross is 3/4 inch. So I'm basing this on HVAC, where you reduce the duct size. Same thing with the pipes. Trying to get about the same amount of pressure at each intersection to force about the same amount of water. And then the other thing I did was I put on these maintenance caps here, which are just, they're a little tight now. They're just hand threaded on. So if I have to do any more maintenance, I can go in there, undo that, and rod it, jet it, inspect it, run water, make sure I'm getting flow out here, see if the ground is fully saturated, if I get flow back, all those different maintenance items there. So each one has a maintenance port to the back. I'm going to have a sweep coming off here as well. And it's going to go down a little bit in whatever the level needs once I get in sight. So here's my 4 legs. I'll run some water. So you can see very little back pressure there. Virtually no back pressure. About 6 inches of water column pressure to be exact. And then we can go look at each outlet here. And you can see each one is about the same. So I have a fairly well balanced header up here. It's all pressurized, so I don't have to worry about angles. This thing's tilted this way, or whatever. Each intersection is getting its pressure and resulting in flow. And then when I come back up here, this is a reminder, I'm going to come up here, I'm going to run the main header this way. I'm going to insert each one of the 4 legs into the black pipe with the caps on each one. And then the supply header will probably come down at an angle so I can do the sweep and have it actually drop a little bit, so it'll go underneath those other maintenance plugs and catch up here and on out. Hope that helps.